Folks are getting hungry for Planescape. GameMasters here, and today we are going to take a peek at the new Map of Sigil, the city that is at the very heart of the multiverse, and check out the 12 Ascendant Factions that can be found there. While the Lady of Pain rules over this city of doors, she allows different factions to vie for the attention of those that live in and move through Sigil. Let's check out the map and those 12 factions. Aethar is the first faction and will claim that the gods are frauds. Their leader's name is Terrence, and their headquarters can be found at the Shattered Temple. While they are considered to be defiers, they attract disillusioned worshippers and skeptics as their members. The Bleak Cabal is led by Lar, and their headquarters can be found at the Gatehouse. They generally attract those that will console others, heal others, or those that have simply rejected religious and moral principles, nihilists. The Bleak Cabal find no sense in the multiverse. They refer to their members as Bleakers. The Doomguard celebrate destruction and decay. Their leader is Pentar, and their headquarters can be found in the Armory. They tend to see soldiers, weaponsmiths, and those who attract the chaotic randomness of the multiverse among their members, and they call themselves Sinkers. Led by Duke Rowan Darkwood, the Fated tend to take all that they can and then some. They can be found in and around the Hall of Records, and among their members can be found warlords, bullies, and powerful, rich moguls bent on obtaining more power. They fittingly call themselves Takers. The Fraternity of Order is led by Hashkar. They seek to discover laws to find the truth, but don't be surprised if they attempt to create their own laws to define their own truths. Among the members of this Ascendant faction are con artists, lawyers, and spellcasters. Their headquarters can be found at the High Courts, and their members are known as governors. The Hands of Havoc wish nothing more than to see a free society, but so done through chaos. Led by no one, they can be found within various warehouses throughout Sigil, and among their members are freedom fighters, anarchists, and arsonists, and they call themselves Wreckers. The Ascendant faction, known as Harmonium, is led by Saren, and their headquarters can be found at the Barracks. They tend to enforce peace through might, and as such, one might find guards and authoritarians, as well as aggressive mediators as part of their members. They are known as Hardheads. One faction that isn't found in Sigil, but is very much one that I enjoy, is the Supporter faction. They seek out and provide help specifically to this channel. Their headquarters can be found in random locations, and they make it so that I don't have to accept or show sponsored ads. If you'd like to join this faction by becoming a Patreon supporter or a YouTube member, I'll leave a link down in the description. This faction's members are known as Supporters. The Heralds of Dust believe that everyone is already dead. They are led by Skull, a leader whose history has been lost to time. Their headquarters can be found in the mortuary, and if it's not all that obvious, undead are among their members, as are corpse collectors and those stricken by grief. They call their members Dusters. The Mercy Killers want nothing more than to bring justice to the deserving. Led by Allison Nalicia, their headquarters can be found at the prison. Executioners, vigilantes, and bounty hunters can be found in their ranks, and they are known as jailers. The Mind's Eye Ascendant faction can be found at the Great Foundry and is led by Saladrin. They seek to grow to godhood and will take in crafters, wanderers, and guides because of their nature to seek enlightenment. They are aptly known as Seekers. The Society of Sensation is led by Aaron Darkflame Montgomery, and their headquarters can be found at the Civic Fest Hall. They believe that the truth can only be found in experience. As such, their members include individuals that do things and experience things. For example, artists, entertainers, and revelers will be found among their members. They call themselves Sensates. The Transcendent Order is led by Rias, and their headquarters is found at the Great Gymnasium. They tend to act unfettered by thought. They simply do without giving much thought to the impact of their actions. Athletes, daredevils, and rescuers are among their members. They call themselves Ciphers. Keep in mind that these are the Ascendant factions. There are certainly a lot more lesser factions that dwell in and around Sigil, and even your characters may wish to establish their own faction, but all will be vying for members from the same populace. Factions ebb and flow in Sigil. They war with each other. Some have even been entirely snuffed out, while others have grown to an ascendant and popular status. Keep in mind, too, that in Under Sigil, the darkened corner and seedy alleyway of Sigil hosts a variety of forgotten factions, full of criminals and monsters. But that's a video for another time. What say you? Of the 12 Ascendant Factions, which would your character most likely join? I personally really like the Heralds of Dust. I'm just a fan of zombies and the undead. But then again, I'd love it if you join the Supporter faction. Also, if you'd like to see more videos of Sigil and Planescape, be sure to bookmark this playlist, as it's only going to grow as I add more to it. Let me know, too, if you noticed any hidden secrets in the map. Let's continue this chat down in the comments, and until next our paths cross, may your chosen faction thrive.